First, let's welcome Laurie Whalin, the Chief Operating Officer of Novant Health, New Hanover Regional Medical Center. Laurie, thank you so much for coming on today. I know you've been on a few times, but I'm always so happy to have you.
Me too. It's great to be back, June. Thank you for having us today.
That's awesome. Well, this is an exciting show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's talk about your role at New Hanover, or with Novant Health, I should say, Novant Health New Hanover Regional Medical Center. Tell me about your role.
Absolutely. As you announced, so I am the Chief Operating Officer, and so what that means is I'm responsible for a lot of the non-nursing, clinical, and support services that it takes to run a hospital. I'm also responsible for our oncology and neurosciences institutes within the market, and then eventually will be the president of our future Scotts Hill Hospital.
And when will that happen?
That is likely end of 2025, beginning of 2026. So
you're going to be a very busy lady.
Yep, be here before we know it.
But you like being busy, so.
That is right.
Well, we're really excited to be at this facility. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This is the Novant Health Neurosciences Institute, New Hanover.
Correct.
That's right. I know a lot goes into bringing a facility like this online. Tell me a little bit about that process. How did we get here?
Yeah, well, for this is a little bit of an understatement, June. So this really has been a labor of love. So this planning for this building started greater than 5 years ago. And originally this was planned as a replacement for our orthopedic hospital. And then if you all remember, a little something called Hurricane Florence came along and actually did some significant damage to this building. The silver lining in that, though, it really gave us an opportunity to relook at our plans and decide what did this space really need to be. So at that time, really, orthopedics is really moving more outpatient, and the campus of NHRMC was really becoming more tertiary care. And so that allowed us to reimagine this space to one of our fastest growing service lines, which is neurosciences.
What a great thing this is going to be for our folks here locally. How do you see that helping our community? What is this going to do for our community members with certain ailments that need neurosciences?
Oh, absolutely. In no uncertain terms, this is going to positively impact the health of communities for years and generations to come. Not only will we have access to life-saving care for stroke and aneurysm treatment, but also subspecialized care for things like as MS, movement disorder, and patients will no longer have to leave the region to seek that care.
I never even thought about MS because there's such a need for that, and there's just not a lot of resources here.
Absolutely.
Till now.
So we are very excited.
Beautiful space here. I hate to ask how much it costs, but what was the overall investment in this facility?
So the original building was close to almost $100 million when we built it. And then to reimagine it into the neurosciences space, it was about an additional $28 million. So we're looking north of $120 million for this new facility. Wow,
that's a huge investment. And I know you started on it long before you came on board with Novant Health. So when that happened, was that of benefit to you in this facility?
It really only accelerated the plan. The partnership has really allowed us to bring some new technology for our operating suites. They are state of the art. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see them. But new technology, video cameras throughout. It also helped us to bring new technology and expand our epilepsy monitoring unit.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Which is a huge need in our region, particularly in the pediatric world. And then really just in logistics planning. So to pull off a move like this and to really start open it and put patients is a lot of work. And Novant Health has a dedicated logistics team. And so we are so excited to be partnering with them to open this.
Wow. I'm just so blown away with the decor and the views and I mean, I can see all over Wilmington from up here. So I know that you were part of this for many years. And what do you think now as you see it with patients and it's come to fruition? What are your thoughts? What goes through your mind?
Yeah, I'm just truly blessed and to be a part of this team. And this building, the services provided, is really the vision of the neuro team in addition with the physicians, and it's their dream and that made it a reality. And so when I sit, I'm just so grateful to be part of such a fantastic team. And then really I'm just thrilled. There's really not words to describe how excited I am for our region to have these services here.
I bet not only you, but all the board members and people behind the scenes and the staff, and I can't imagine, it affects so many people.
So many, the list goes on and on. Yeah. Every single member that was a part of this should be proud.
I want to talk a little bit about the providers, because of course there's this great facility, and sometimes patients need that inpatient care, but once they leave here and they're in the outpatient world, what plans have you made, and how have we grown our staff our physician staff in order to care for all of these patients?
Absolutely. We are in a very unique place in our community. So our neuro practice that's part of Novant Health is really, you don't see the kind of subspecialization that you see here, except for in the big academic medical centers.
Yeah,
and so our group really early on said this is what they want to make it, under the guidance of Dr. Matt Kalp, who helped bring that to fruition. And so we have headache specialists, MS specialists, movement disorders. We're just bringing on our new neurocritical care physicians, and then we're partnering with our neurosurgeons in the community to bring another endovascular neurosurgeon, which is really for that stroke and aneurysm as well as brain tumors.
Wow. I know recruitment has been very, very busy, as I'm involved in a lot of that. And it's just like every day there's another candidate looking to come to Wilmington.
And who wouldn't want to come here?
I know, who wouldn't want to work here? It's fabulous. So I applaud you for thinking ahead and thinking about the number of physicians we're going to need to take care of all the patients that we're going to be able to service in this area.
Absolutely. We partner with our medical group to really look 5 and 10 years out.
Right.
So what is the population growth going to be? What are the medical needs? And we start planning today for 5 and 10 years.
Well, it was a good thing you did that, because we're here and we're open, and it's a busy day. So tell me what you would like to say to the community about neurocare here. Can they be comfortable? Can they know that everything that needs to be here is here for us?
100%. I want the community to know that they do not have to leave our region for the specialized care. The level of medical care in our community just exponentially jumped with the opening of this Neuroscience Institute. And this is something really the entire community and region should be proud of.
Yeah, so we have the facility, and we have the physicians and the staff to really make this an exemplary facility.
Absolutely.
For years to come.
For years to come.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Laurie. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Same, June. Thank you for all your help and really bringing this information to the community.
It's my pleasure, and hope to see you again when we open the next tower, whatever that is, Laurie.
Always. Thank you, June.
Thank you.